Bobbies. Protecting the haves from the have-nots since 1829.
Downer! We've got a downer here, haven't we? Put that down! I'll fix you!
You smelled gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget him, there's no time!
Those Bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
Looking to return to the village, are you, sir?
That's right. I realised it was a mistake not to take my joy, and I'd like to rejoin civilization.
Well, sir, you have come to the opposite place, but I'm afraid it is not the opposite time. The door goes in and out of operation at the moment. It's out.
Should I wait?
Not unless you're getting paid by the week like I am, sir. Oh.
How'd you go home at night?
Ah, well, me? I just use the maintenance hatch.
Can I use the maintenance hatch?
Oh, that's only for bridge workers in Bobbies. I'm afraid you'll have to wait for the regular door.
Lovely.
Lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Well, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me.
I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir. Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right, well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes. May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, sir, welcome back. Oh, and in case your rustication has been of long duration, please bear in mind there is now a nocturnal curfew. Best be indoors after nightfall, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Ludholme is currently closed for beautification.
Yes, I'm here to help beautify it.
Oh, isn't that good of you? Please show me your credentials from the beautification committee.
Which credentials, exactly?
Right, well, I'm sure the O-Current will let you know when Ludholme has been beautified, and you can visit. Move along, please. What's done is done. Nothing to see here. The past is history. Now, mind your own business. Yesterday is no place to live. Ah, that's a shame, that is. I told you to leave the moon juice alone, Eddie. What were you thinking? Going near a spanker like that? You never had the common sense that God gave an ordinary bowl of porridge, did you? What am I supposed to tell Sarah then? Can't exactly tell her you died heroically in the line of duty, can I? Wish you'd joined the force with me. What a shame. What a shame.
Thank God for the spankers, right? We can't have downers breaking the pumps any time they want a bucket of moon juice.
What would Eddie need motorline for, anyway?
Maybe he had an hobby.
What? He was using it to power a set of model trains? Nah, that's not like Eddie.
Oh no.
Oh, he had a sort of aversion to details.
Maybe he was setting rat traps in the sewers. You'd need a torch for that.
Yeah, traps require long-term planning.
to which he also had a sort of aversion.
Well, he wasn't bloody drinking it, was he?
If you just go over there, we have a viewing area where you might be able to observe the great man whilst he's in his living room. Please don't tap on a one-way glass, though. It disturbs him.
I'm sorry, sir. The bridge is not currently functioning properly. Best come back in a few days.
I know. I'm here to see what's wrong.
Are they sending random citizens to make repairs to vital transportation links then? Pull the other one.
Now, what's all the scuffle? You've been having an altercation in the alley?
Nothing you need to worry about, Constable. I'll, just be on my way.
And where is it you're on your way to? Precisely.
Just off to see an old friend on St. George.
Oh, well, no need to be in such a hurry. The bridge to St. George is, under renovations.
Oh. For how long?
I hesitate to prognosticate, sir.
Hello. I'm attempting to locate Dr. Faraday. Can you tell me where I can find him?
I'm afraid that information is not for public consumption, sir.
I can tell him where to find Bobby Hickenbotham, though.
Oh, for heaven's sake. He's not at a reform club again, is he? He was supposed to go to Lud's Own.
Well, apparently he feels so guilty that Dr. F has been deprived of the liberties which are the birthright of every English citizen, he's gonna get his arse spanked.
Constable Bevan, I'm not the public. I'm from the Department of Archives, Printing and Recycling. We're conducting an investigation into Dr. Faraday's handling of municipal records relating to the maintenance of the interinsular bridges. 2 requests have already been sent by Miss Bing to your superior requesting this information. If I have to go back to the parade, Miss Bing's next letter regarding this apparently deliberate festinance will include the name of the last person I talked to. Will that be you, Constable, or the chap who keeps the constabulary's address book?
In that case, sir, why don't you take the elevator on up to records? They'll sort you out.
Thank you. I shall.
What the hell is festinance?
Hello? Constable Bevan said you're the chap who has Dr. Faraday's current address.
That's right. I've got records of everyone's address back there. All alphabetical. I'm quite proud of it.
So, where has Dr. Faraday relocated to?
Oh, I can't tell you that. You're not a constable. I guess it would take 2 of you to make one constable, if you had platform shoes. Right. Anyone else you'd like me to not tell you the address of?
You're very helpful.
That's what everyone says. One misstep, and they put you in the records room. It's hardly fair. He was breathing when I left him.
Excuse me. I've been asked to check up on Dr. Faraday.
Where's Bobby Hickenbotham? The executive committee don't let just anyone drop by the lab, you know.
Why not?
Because they might be friends of Dr. F. You know what Dr. F could do with a bucket of motorline and a handful of mechanical bits? No, I don't either. And that's the point, innit?
He's, at the Reform Club. Again.
What are you implying?
Apparently he feels a bit guilty about Dr. F. You don't know about his, penchant?
Bobby Hickenbotham is marrying my sister. And I will thank you not to cast any perverted aspersions at his reputation. I have been ordered by the General himself to ask for credentials from the Beautification Committee. Have you got any?
Oh, heavens. I must have left them somewhere. I'll be right back.
Then on your trolley.
Lovely day for it.
I've a bit of a feeling this venue might not be to your taste. Why don't you go away?
I suppose I should come back entirely covered in rubber.
I don't think your tastes are quite particular enough to enter, if you know, catch my drift. Perhaps you should go play snooker instead.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Very well crafted, I must say. There we go. No, I wouldn't be much of a bobby in a trench coat and plimsolls, eh? You catch my drift?
I have been ordered by the General himself to ask for credentials from the Beautification Committee. Have you got any?
There you go.
Fine. Watch out for anyone chattering away in something that don't sound like English. They're like mad dogs, and they'll give you plague. And keep your mouth shut about penchants, right?
Oh, you better take these, in case you do catch plague over there. Not that I would wait.
Is this a good use of our time? Watching fruit ripen?
Apples is important. Apples is a brilliant source of vitamin C for those of us what have contracted scurvy.
Like on pirate ships?
If you don't eat fresh veg or fruit, your teeth starts to fall out and you can't see at night. When was the last time you had fresh veg? I'll give you a hint. V-meat ain't a veg.
They've never been terribly precise what it is.
Oh, don't you start with that again.
Well then, today I learned about apple.
As a police constable, you would do well to develop a well-rounded understanding of your environment.
Why do you think all the other apple trees died?
I don't think we can say for sure that they all died.
Do you think it's the fog?
I just think it's too early to say if the other trees is dead. It is autumn. Maybe they've just gone for an early hibernation.
I think we might have killed all our trees with all this toxic fog.
There is no proof that the fog is man-made.
There wasn't any fog before we started making joy.
There's no proof they're connected. No scientific consensus, so to speak.
It's probably too late to do anything about it anyway. Have you noticed that everything's still green?
Nice, isn't it?
But it's October.
Ah, there you go again about the climate changing.
Haven't you noticed how much warmer it is? And there's a lot more downers too.
Nah, haven't noticed a thing. They don't pay us for natural philosophy, Constable. It's Stubbs, it's Stubbs, it's Stubbs that makes the world go round. It's Stubbs, it's Stubbs, it's Stubbs that makes the world go round. It's Stubbs, it's Stubbs, it's Stubbs that makes the world go round. It's Stubbs that makes the world go round. I was lying in the gutter, I was covered up in beer. Pretzels in my moustache, I thought me end was near. Then along came Sergeant Stubbs and saved me from my curse. Glory, glory, hallelujah, sing another verse. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Put a nickel on the drum, save another drunken bum. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Put a nickel on the drum and you'll be saved. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Put a nickel on the drum, save another drunken bum. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Put a nickel on the drum and you'll be saved. Amen.
The bridge is not currently functioning properly. Best come back in a few days.
I know. I'm here to see what's wrong.
You from Central then?
That's right.
What's wrong, sir, is the bloody electricity's in and out.
Well, the bridge works are supposed to function properly even when the power is inconsistent. Haven't you read the manual?
Well, sir, I will let you get onto the bridge without further ado then, sir.
Lovely day for it. May I see your letter of transit, please?
Oh, my, letter of transit. Of course. Oh. You know I must have left it at the office.
No problem, sir. I will be right here when you do have it.
My office is actually in the parade, you see, so if I can just go and get it, then I can show it to you.
Well, this is awkward, isn't it? I can't very well let you across on your say-so, can I? Rules is rules.
Well then, I suppose I'll be back.
Mrs. Cheney, would you please kindly ask Mr. Cheney to come to the front door and open up for us? I must ask you to kindly move along. This is a matter for the constabulary.
I don't think I've been in Hayworth Labs since Harry Hayworth gave that big tour a few years ago.
Sorry, sir. There has been a slight hiccup in the disposition of the lab, and it is currently in isolation. No one in, no one out. Please come back later. Did you not understand me? The lab is closed. It is not open. It is shut off, sealed, in seclusion. Do you see? Quarantined, immured. Now off with you.
I wouldn't get too close to that. You're liable to get quite a shock.
What's gone wrong here, Constable?
What's gone wrong, sir, is a complete lack of preventative maintenance. Council workers don't test the poppers anymore. They don't even see them until something electronic goes tits up. Just lucky one of the lads wasn't in there when it decided to become a spanker.
So you're waiting for a council worker?
I'm not holding my breath. I hope one comes soon because I've got places to be. Well, nice of you to drop by. It's all yours. You know. If one of these goes off while one of the lads is in it, we will have words, you and I.
No one in, no one out. Please come back later.
I'm a reporter. I'm supposed to interview Dr. Verloc. Oh, I hope he hasn't forgotten.
Oh, a journalist, eh? Have you got your press pass?
I left it at the office.
Well then, you'd best go back and get it, haven't you?
Is that how the Bobbies get around? I wonder if they ever get stuck. That could get awkward.
Here to see the doctor? He does love to be in the papers, they're right on in.
I told him the labs was on lockdown. They don't listen anymore.
Well, you certainly laid out a convincing argument.
Are you saying I hit him too hard?
I don't know. Is he breathing?
Well, he made a sort of sigh.
And then some gurgling noises?
He came right at me.
Just make sure you leave that electro baton near him, in case he turns out to be important.
I've learned so much from you over the years. Where do you think you're going then? We're not open to the general public. Bugger off.
I'm interviewing Dr. Verloc.
Ah, you're a member of the Fourth Estate. You've come at an awkward time, you see, as we're just in the middle of... Well, there's been a bit of excitement in the lab. Best come back tomorrow.
You're not saying something's gone wrong?
No, of course not.
Dr. Verloc is thinking very hard, sir. No visitors.
The brominating reaction has caught fire.
Sir, sorry to bother you, sir, but there's a fellow here says the reaction tank is on fire again.
I said no interruptions.
Some of the byproducts are poisonous.
He says it's poisonous, sir.
Of course there are poisonous byproducts. Tell him to do whatever they did the last time.
Dr. Verloc would like you to do whatever you did the last time.
No one knows that. He's an imposter. Implement security protocol 187.
Oh, yes, sir. That's my favourite protocol. I am full of the fury of the Lord, and I am right weary with holding back.
You shall be tormented with fire and sulphur in the presence of the Lamb. You shall drink the wine of God's wrath, poured into the cup of his anger. Ye shall not deceive me with empty words, for the wrath of God comes upon the sons of disobedience. The Lord judgeth thee, and he is angry every day.
Lovely day for it. May I see your letter of transit, please? Welcome to the parade, sir. And may I say you've arrived not a moment too soon.
What do you mean, Constable?
A word to the efficient is sufficient, sir. If you catch my drift. I would not count on this bridge remaining operational in the near future. Nudge, nudge, smirk, smirk. Say no more, say no more.
Sorry, sir. Quarantine. No one can go through.
I sort of need to get into the building.
Oh, I don't doubt it for a minute. But whilst I have the responsibility, I do not have the authority, if you grasp my predicament. I'm sorry, sir. The broadcast tower has been quarantined.
Well, I think if you examine the gate, you'll see that it's been unquarantined.
Oh, so it has. Well then, I'll just bugger off, shan't I? Enjoy your visit.
Took a V-meat sandwich off a downer this morning.
How on earth did a downer get V-meat?
I haven't the foggiest. But I'll tell you, it was the best meal I've had in days.
I'd imagine.
Sandwich wasn't bad either.
Sandwich wasn't bad either. You're a wit.
You know where I'm going on holidays? Spain.
I've not been to Spain, except Gibraltar once.
Next holiday. Maybe after Christmas. Wouldn't want to miss Christmas.
Oh no, with the turkeys and the roast beef.
And the fruitcake and the wassail.
Oh, wassail.
Oh, everything goes better with wassail.
Do you think we'll ever get out of here?
Oh, there you go, spoiling it. And we was having so much fun.
Sorry, I can only suspend my disbelief so long.
A word to the wise, Constable. Sincerity is the most important thing. The better you can fake that, the better you'll do in life.
Nonetheless, Miss Boyle, the lads have developed an appetite for your fine cooking, as it were. If they go hungry, chaos will ensue. We must insist that you devote your full and urgent attention to feeding them.
Or what?
Or we shall be compelled, willing or no, to provide your assistance, willing or no, to Dr. Verloc. And that won't be cheery for either of us. The lads have prepared a little merriment to show our gratitude.
Miss Boyle, Miss Boyle, Miss Boyle makes the world go round. Miss Boyle, Miss Boyle, Miss Boyle makes the world go round. Miss Boyle, Miss Boyle, Miss Boyle makes the world go round. Miss Boyle makes the world go round. O-M-H-A-P-P-Y to the F-R-E-E, F-R-E-E to the S-A-V-E-D, S-A-V-E-D from the bonds of S-I-N. Glory, glory, hallelujah, hip hooray, amen, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. For the sixpence on a drum, save another drunken bum, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. For the sixpence on the drum and you'll be saved.
Miss Boyle, what a nice surprise. We haven't seen you in quite some time, have we, Constable Whistler?
Indeed, we have not, Constable Layton, and may I say, Ma'am, you brighten our day. Like
Blackberry Joy.
What would we do without our Blackberry Joy?
And we thank you for it, don't we?
I must say Dr. Verloc is not equally thankful, seeing as you have become his primary competition.
And he nurses a broken heart.
Hell hath no fury, as they say. Are you quite sure you wish us to announce your presence?
Please.
Dr. Verloc, sir?
I said no interruption.
Dr. Verloc, sir, there is a young lady who wishes to see you.
You'll have to be more specific.
You place me in a quandary, sir, as you have expressly forbidden me to speak her name on any account.
Sally, you've gone too far this time. Sergeant, arrest her. She's a thief. Don't let her get away.
I am sorry, Miss Boyle.
Perhaps you had better...
Yeah. Of course. This is for you.
We are not accustomed to such generosity on the part of the populace.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day indeed, man. Well, where is this evidence of which you speak? I have seen no evidence whatsoever linking Miss Boyle with this poor woman, and your evident surprise makes me doubt the providences of any evidence that I might find in the future. We will brook no more nonsense about Miss Boyle. Why don't you lads come down to the station and we can discuss it in greater detail? No? You'd rather leave? Imagine my surprise.
Ollie Starkey! I hear your house fell down.
Let me guess. A bottle of the usual.
Much as I enjoy our quotidian transactions, I'm afraid I may need less of a distillation and more of a ratiocination.
Oh, fuck up with the word of the day. Can we just open the gate for once?
I could, but I won't. There is a mystery that confounds the best minds of the constabulary. A pomacious puzzle, if you will. Last night, there was unexpected morbidity at the apple tree, and malevolence at the Marlus Pomiler, so to speak.
Someone died last night at the apple tree. Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it. May I see your letter of transit, please?
Why do I need a letter of transit? How's about you let me through because I'm a subject at the fucking king who can gamble wherever he wants? Who pucker out these stupid gates anyway? Oh, sorry, Constable. Miss Bing is not here.
Well, if you don't mind, ma'am, I'll make my own determination as to her localization. I suppose this is where the maids such as yourself inhabit. I hope you're well enough fed. Myself, I am partial to sandwiches. It's tiring work being a constable, you know. On your feet all day with hardly a sandwich to keep you going.
Just between you and me. Constable, you must be so hungry. Would you like a sandwich?
A sandwich? Do you know we cannot accept gifts in the line of duty? Oh, Look at the time. I best be on my way. I'm terribly sorry, sir. The Executive Committee have decided to close the parade to visitors for the duration.
Duration of what?
They neglected to specify, sir. But I have been specifically informed that it is unrelated to the dispersion of plague. So, you may put your mind at ease in that regard.
Then how the fuck am I supposed to get to the parade, you bell-headed turd?
Perhaps you can dig a tunnel, sir. Good luck.
Come on now. I didn't mean it. You don't sound nothing like me, Mum.
I heard you got a bit of salted rat you've been saving for an occasion.
Now, what's all this then?
Toodaloo!
Did I hear you had a spot of meat to spare then? Mustn't hoard food, Mrs. M. Wouldn't want people thinking you're a downer, innit?
Miss Ping, there isn't anybody in there.
What are we doing?
You can utilise the facility.
What are we doing here?
Taking our joy, I hope. Good Lord, Mum. You might want to take a lot, eh? Wouldn't want to mistake you for a downer, eh?
I can't take my joy. I have to...
Sweet Jesus.
Keep a clear head.
You are! You've got downer. You'd best come with me, Mum.
Miss Ping is a downer! 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 She's a downer!
We are trying to assist you, Miss Bing!
Lovely day for it, Miss Bing. Come to keep us on our toes, eh? Don't worry, we all know about the imposter what caused the ruckus that move. I shouldn't have hit him so hard. We're supposed to leave something for the doctors to rehabilitate.
Well, he did try to stab you.
He did? Oh, yes, right. Yes, he did. Very naughty, that one. Did you hear Miss Bing went full downer? Nah, that was a misidentification. The General straightened it all out. You see her, you be respectful in a regular fashion.
They've been coming for months. I'd send them off, but they so fancy the queuing, they set a salutary example. And they bring their own balloons!
This is Victoria Bing. Let me in, please. I need to speak to Dr. Verloc.
Oh, Miss Bing. I wouldn't quite enter the premises at the moment, ma'am.
Why not?
Well, as it happens, there's a rather intensive beautification procedure underway. You really wouldn't believe how beautificated the facility's looking.
Why would that... Oh, dear.
Was getting more and more beautificated in there by the minute.
But I really do have urgent business with Dr. Verloc.
All right, ma'am. As the Chinese say, don't say I didn't warn you.
Feeling all right there, Miss Bing? I just received a most peculiar pronunciamento about an altercation at a mood booth.
Executive Committee business.
Oh, well that's all right then, ma'am. Sorry to bother.
Oh, Miss Bing! This, ain't no place for a lady at the moment, Mum. They've gone completely mental in there.
I'm here to speak with Dr. Verloc.
The workers are, a tad cross with Dr. V, Miss Bing. He's barricaded himself up in his office and he won't come out until we give him the all clear.
Your very own uprising. Can you get it sorted?
Not to worry, ma'am. We'll put down these troublemakers as soon as we can get in. They've cut the power. A whole lot of bellyachers, if you ask me. What kind of person spends his whole day surrounded by joy and still has something to moan about?
Rotten door stuck.
Got a few of these agitators under lock and key, eh? They'll crack sooner or later.
Take no chances, lads. If they burn down this land, it's curtains for our entire civilization.
Attention! Attention! The constabulary is pleased to report that the beautification efforts heretofore taking place on these here premises
have concluded satisfactorily. You may resume your regular course of workday activities. Off you go.
He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. That's Sun Tzu, innit?
Much obliged, Miss B. Shudder to think what might have transpired if these malcontents had gotten the upper end.
Ain't the first time, ain't the last. Them lads need to blow off steam every once in a while. Place should be back up and running by tea time.
All's well that is well not to be. No need to thank us.
Sorry, ma'am. I must confirm that you're not conveying any contraband.
You already cleaned me out, Frankie. I'm as hungry as you are.
What's that he's got there then? Some sort of toy? To think, he used to be the head of counterintelligence.
You never know who'll go down the next. Might be you. Might be me.
Ooh, I need to go spend a penny. Then we can book him proper.
Beg pardon, Mum, but the street cleaners are having a bit of a catabolism.
Judgment Day, you sheep-fighting black dragons! And I pay your detestable practices!
What have I done? Half measures.
Oh, Miss Big, what have you done?
Blowing up the water treatment plant? Putting everyone off their joy? You know how many citizens we had to put down before the doctors got things sorted?
I had to do something.
Oh, and this was something.
You know how many people starved to death in the past month?
Do you want to know what the difference is between us lads and posh folk like you? We don't think we know better than everybody else.
You need to send an agent into Dr. Burlock's lair and blow it up.
I can't do that.
Oi! You down there! Pipe down!
Where would I get explosives?
Well, there might be a few around your house. If the timer hasn't gone off yet. What time is it?
That's it! Time to crack some eggs!
Another shift change? Oh, I don't mind not getting off for an hour early, but where's Burn Jones?
Don't flog a gift horse in the mouth. Go home and get some kit.
What there? Well, I know it's not our place to poke our snoops in, but I couldn't resist taking a butcher's at the esteemed Miss Bing.
How is the honoured guest enjoying our hospitality?
It's empty. She's scarpered.
Let's round her up then.
We found her!
A waste of manpower, this is. The road home is the last place a clever clogs like Miss Bing would run to.
Well, everything's gone pear-shaped, hasn't it? Wastrels crashing the gates. Proper decent citizens going off their joy. Plaguey's on the loose. And who's supposed to get it sorted? Constable. It's bloody well who? Your faithful narrator. We're a thin blue line, we are. A bloody thin blue line. I hope I have illuminated your understanding. I feel worse than I did in the occupation. I think. Be cheaper to chuck diamonds down my throat. I bet if we'd had Blackberry, we'd have really beaten the Germans. I hope nobody heard that. You'll be all right. Soon as we get you a doctor. Next time, think twice. All right. Then dawn appeared, her fingers bright with flowers. Heads up, miscreants. Your time has come. You're gonna have an headache when you come to. Right. Glad that's sorted. At least we don't have vampires. Yet, roll up the magical mystery tour. Step right this way. I remember when Blackberry was free. Takes 10 years off your knees. Avoiding debt or taxes. Where did all the fun go? Where's my Blackberry? Oh, it's always nice when dawn breaks before I do. Sometimes I wonder if this is the real life or if it's just fantasy. From each according to her ability, to each according to his need.
I am full of the fury of the Lord, and I'm right weary with holding back. Sleep!
I must go in for the foggy settling. Oh, I hate this part. It's not often a man finds his true calling. You, much to cogitate on, haven't you?
Ye shall drink of God's wrath!
Might want to re-examinate your priorities, my friends. Why is everything so grey? I need Blackberry, that's why. Thank heaven for Sally Boyle.
Ye shall be tormented with fire!
England expects every man to do his duty. Ah, look at you give your blow.
And I behold the pale horse whose name is death!
Time to bring forth order out of chaos. Allow me to summon a doctor for you.
The wrath of God falls on the sons of disobedience!
Gonna be a busy day for the doctors. Oh, I don't like what I'm thinking. I need a Blackberry, right quick. If Sally Boyle's getting rich off this, well, it ain't right, is all. They only have to win once. We've to win every time. I hope you now properly grasp the situation. All we're doing is subduing them, right? Ours not to reason why. Ours but to do and die.